Oh, hand me the thing so I can put the computer on it. If you don't mind. Hi, you guys. I know I'm always late. Always late, never on time. Story of my life. It is. So I can put the computer on it. Squad in the house. Squad in the house. Thank you. See the little thing? It's like you can see the glare. So it's like, I'm trying to get the glare out of the way.
It's so hard to do that at night.
Huh?
Because it's nighttime.
Oh, maybe if I turn this chair this way. It's giving me a glare. That's fine. Can't see the thing. What we wanted to see. But we'll make it work. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Squad in the house. Y'all ready for the number? We ain't ready for the number yet. We want to talk about this first. We're gonna talk about this. Why you always eating? You so rude, Joshua. So we supposed to wait till you finish?
You ain't never talked with a mouthful before?
Hey, y'all.
How you guys doing? You're wonderful.
I thought you were finished.
Fucking up this being at home.
I thought you were finished.
I ain't done until the last drop of gum. Like I ate them 10 wings yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The steak and rice, the chicken.
Okay. Anyway, we were going to talk about this, the 17th episode of the 10th season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. First, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I guess we can start with Shereé and her prison bae. Want to talk about that?
Sure.
And how Shereé, as you can see, it's been 7 years, and Shereé has been like building her chateau for like almost like 7 or 8 years now. And so she was talking about waiting for Tyrone to get out of jail to finish the basement. She's building a man cave. She's building all kinds of things for this man who don't get out of jail till like 2022. But that's besides the point. I just find it odd that she's going to have a whole full conversation asking him his opinion on what to do with her house. So was he putting some of them ill-gotten gains to help her build it? Or, should we like ignore that? I mean, is this something the IRS should be looking at? Like, I'm just looking like, okay, so how is he, how does he get to, give his input? What do you think about that?
Where's Shereé from?
Cleveland, I think.
All right.
What does that mean?
So, you have Shereé, who everybody, the word is on the street, she used that money to build that house. She was not making that kind of money on Real Housewives to build a house.
She was making that kind of money.
To build that kind of house and still live another life, still maintain? Come on now. They weren't making millions of dollars.
They weren't making millions of dollars, but she was making enough to, I guess, piecemeal a house, which is kind of what she was doing.
I don't think so. And then she's been unemployed for the last couple of years.
That's true.
And
but that's why it took so long.
Okay, so now she jumped back and she can just go ahead and finish it. No, they ain't bring her back top bill. The lady is using this money that this man got when he was in prison. She's ciphering this stuff out little bit by little bit.
Do you think he was hiding some money in the basement?
Hiding some money, or she got it somewhere. But another thing is, why are you building a basement that the state already said is not fit to live in? That's why I want to know, why are you putting chandeliers and paint and something that the state say you can't even live in?
I mean, she doesn't have a certificate of occupancy. Like,
right.
We've already.
She's supposed to live in her house.
It's supposed to be mold infested. She was suing the insurance company. She actually sued 2 insurance companies. I think one, she got a settlement. The other one, they were going back and forth about it. She got a lot of money with that insurance settlements, though. So maybe that's what.
Shereé can't read. She bad with money. Now we know.
How you know that to be a fact?
Well, Shereé didn't graduate from high school. We know people who know Shereé that know she's not right. I'm just happy tonight she came out to an event without a sweatsuit. She went to Kenya's thing without a sweatsuit on.
First time for everything.
First time for everything.
Yes.
But my thing is, you got all this money in this house and you ain't got no pool. You ain't got no decent grass. Like, girl, get the hell out of here. That's not how people live in Atlanta.
It's not. It's really not.
And we're not saying you got to have it all, but I'm saying in Atlanta. cheapest stuff is. You supposed to have a pool, a house that size.
That's true. And
Come on now.
her house is bigger than her backyard.
Her house is bigger than her backyard, and then she got all of this stuff, and she always change interior designers, contractors, florists, party planners.
Yeah, what happened to Michelle?
Right, and he does a great job.
Mm-hmm.
She don't pay nobody. She always trying to get out of the checks. That's why her hair looked a mess all season. Her clothes.
Oh, okay, let's talk about Kylie. Callie was home from college. Shereé didn't even know what kind of food Callie ate.
Because Shereé can't read.
Why you keep saying that?
To say,
oh my God.
What is vegetarian and what is meat and everything, you have to know how to read. If your ex-husband can show up to the courtroom without a lawyer and lick his tongue out at the camera, he know what kind of dummy he dealing with.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Listen, I'm here to tell you today, Shereé reading level just like her knees and back. Being out of shape and not working well.
Shereé, okay. I can't. And I appreciate the fact that Callie had more sense than Shereé did. Because she was like, it's more fish in the sea. Like, what made you pick that one? I mean, dang, you got to go to the jail to find him, dude. Like,
and about to go to jail trying to pick him up for carnival business.
Exactly. I tweeted that on Twitter. When Shereé was involved in the prison escape scandal in Atlanta. It was a federal escape scandal where a lot of the federal prisoners were like leaving and through a hole in the fence and coming back at the end of the day. And so they had them all on, some people on camera, like, and they saw who picked them up. Normally it was their loved ones or sisters, brothers or whatever, but they would come back before, you know, time for roll call or whatever that is.
I've been in jail, it's head count.
Oh, that's what it is, head count.
Head count.
I can't
you know, I know.
So that was the scandal that Shereé was involved in. And of course, you know, you saw the picture of Shereé and Tyrone, the jailhouse photo. They sent me 3 of them over the summer, honey. And I'm just like, Shereé, no, she damn sent them pictures.
Shereé sent them to you. So let me tell you something. For one, you know, when you go, it's hard to get visitation for one.
Mm-hmm.
And so ain't nobody just in there snapping pictures because you can't take your phone in the jail. Mm-hmm. Come on, thank you for the picture, Shereé, because it got you a lot of publicity.
Shereé.
Wendy picked it up.
Yep.
Everybody picked
Wendy's
it up.
been airing it a couple of times. The Housewives.
But Shereé thought this was going to be a big story and guarantee her a ticket the next season.
I don't think anybody really cares.
Nobody gives a shit about Shereé.
Okay, let's go. Let's move on to Rickey Smiley and Porsha. No one's buying that either. What's up with all these fake relationships on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's what I want to know. I
think you got to do what you got to do to secure the bag. If ain't nobody really fucking with you and ain't nobody filming with you, I'm going to pick up Rickey Smiley too. Rickey Smiley was on a reality show that got canceled. He had left Dish Nation.
But Rickey Smiley is her boss. In a minute, she going to be a part of the Me Too movement because he like keep throwing little subliminals like you should come over.
She's pretty safe with Rickey Smiley.
I mean, how you know he got kids? He been doing something. He ain't shooting blanks.
Look. Ma'am, I'm just letting you know.
He ain't shooting blanks, though. He doing something.
Once upon all them shooting very old.
Okay. Okay. Now let's move to Kandi. I'm saving the best for last. Of course.
Kandi
and Dunwan and Todd.
You know what?
Wait, did you catch the shade?
What? When
Dunwan said, you got 8 businesses. He got 3. Like, you don't need no more property.
Right.
Like, okay. Like, what? Like, okay, we know Kandi got more businesses than Todd. And he doesn't want her to buy any more properties. What's wrong with owning property? I don't understand that.
Well, Dunwan is from an old state called North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. And, you know, just like, you know, he's on the same area Fantasia from.
Okay, High Point.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean?
They ain't too bright in that area.
Why do you keep calling people stupid?
Look, I'm just calling it as I see it.
I don't want you to do that. Dunwan is intelligent.
Dunwan, we love you and your creased Levi's. But I think what Kandi and Todd was saying, I agree what they were saying about NeNe. I agree with Dunwan, actually, what he said about NeNe. And I feel like for us to have a president can say whatever he want to say. He's had a mistress. His whole family is all corrupt.
And he tweets whatever.
He tweets whatever.
He grabbing pussies.
Right, he grabbing pussies. And NeNe can't make a conversation or backlash of somebody who said go kill yourself, I think she should hire Shereé to kill her luggage.
NeNe. I mean, at the end of the day, like I told you before, they don't want black women to say nothing.
Right.
Yeah, I know. They want to silence us. They don't want us to say nothing. So whatever we say wrong, it's a
major problem.
You know, I get it.
It's a major problem. How about NeNe this nightgown she showed up in?
The green moo-moo.
The green moo-moo.
I was like, was she feeling fat that day? I mean, NeNe normally comes with it.
Yeah, normally she comes with it. She said, I'm going to this little kid get together. I know I know Cynthia leased up on this building. So I'm just going to put whatever because I don't know what I'm going to do.
NeNe could have got something for Swag Boutique and came up through there. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, look, Greg got heart conditions. I ain't in the mood. I'm trying to get this little boy into college anywhere. He won't go. So she just came I just give up. Put this green dress on. I'm going to drive down here on the other side of town and my moo-moo and just go out. I mean, that's what NeNe was giving. They ain't got number 3 chairs in here. I probably gonna be standing up. She's sitting on the arm of the chair. She gonna watch this little pilot that Kenya came up with, and then that's it. Okay. I mean, she won't give it too much. She didn't even get her hair done. She put a little hair in a ponytail,
a little bun,
and that's it.
Everybody else got on sequins, and even Shereé got out her sweatsuits.
Shereé had the nastiest private high-end collection for Fashion Nova. Yep. She had the one on the last page, so you had to make sure you couldn't find it.
That cost like $89.99.
The high Fashion Nova. Yeah. And you had to pay for shipping.
The Fashion Nova Couture.
Yeah, Couture Fashion Nova.
That's all good. Fashion Nova be cute.
Yeah, listen. I didn't like Candace Rhinestone situation.
I mean, it was all right.
Look,
it was kind of
like some Macy's. Like Burlington's. Like Burlington's.
No, it was Tags.
It was Burlington's.
I got my sweater from Tags. I got this sweater last year. Anyway,
you think you might have helped me?
Wait a minute. What about, so Mark walks in. First of all, Kenya talk about she got to make his travel arrangements.
This is all planned. She wanted to pick up her girlfriend from the airport, her good Judy from the airport. The only thing I think they forgot in this storyline, she forgot to tell that girl to take her nose ring.
Why y'all calling him good Judy?
As soon as he walked in there, he like this.
What he like?
He like this.
He was shaking to the left, like shaking to the right.
He got 3 damn rings in, earrings, a nose ring. He got his hand on his hip. I mean, he just in there with this Steve Harvey suit on, the kind of Steve Harvey used to sell at K&G. I mean, she would have picked up her good Judy. So, okay, here's your suit. Come 30 minutes after me. Catch you a lift.
No, the real shade was when Shereé asked him about his nose ring.
Right, or where you get your nose ring.
I think everybody else was trying to ignore it. Like, is that a
I kept telling you that.
You kept telling me, but I was like,
cuss you out, because you should have saw that in Cape Cod. And you know.
That was not Cape Cod.
Wherever you white people go, look. I'm black. I go to Miami. You go there to Martha's Vineyard with clams and crabs and shrimp and stuff jumping off the plate and lobster. I go to Miami where some water clean and some water ain't. That's where we go. Okay, so let's get that. Why you didn't tell me? I would have sat there right.
He didn't have no nose. I didn't see no nose.
You don't be paying attention to people. We was at a restaurant one day. You didn't see Shereé wave, and you didn't see. You just kept right on walking by.
I didn't want to talk
well, she went picked up her girlfriend, and she forgot to tell him to take his nose ring out because none of his photos now got the nose ring in the thing.
They don't.
I bet she's a good cooking queen. I bet you that girl's in that kitchen.
And what about the producer? And y'all have to watch, because I be like looking at the little things, the little nuances that the producers catch. And if you notice, Kenya had grabbed Mark's hand and he didn't like clasp it. Like you have to look at body language. So if I'm holding your hand and I'm like this, we like,
and I'm like this. If
you're like that, your man does not want to hold your hand if his fingers are like this and you like this. He did not want to hold her hand. So I'm like, that is kind of strange. Like,
listen, and the whole time he was sitting there talking to people, when she probably whispered him, "Get your hand off your hip," he said, "All right, I'm put him in my pocket."
But wait, what about when NeNe said, "Kenya's in love"?
Yeah, I'm like, do you think the producer asked? Do you think
they're in love?
They're in love. Kenya's
in love.
Kenya in love. Okay, I'm gonna get a check next season. I got a man that I can patrol around. You know what I'm saying? Good to go.
She allegedly paid off all his taxes, his property taxes and stuff, and got him out of arrears, allegedly. Mark is sitting pretty.
I'm just waiting for them.
She met him. She met him through. That's what I was about to say.
Both of them, I see y'all.
She met him through Chef Roble. You know, Chef Roble. They say he might
very talented.
Allegedly be gay.
He's allegedly talented.
Allegedly, but he sent me an email saying he wasn't. He did. He sent me an email saying he wasn't gay.
Well, I'm sending all y'all emails up here that be sitting here talking about, am I gay?
Chef Roble was really in his feelings. I wrote a post about, he was in a picture with his business partner, and they were holding hands, and they was like in front of like an arch with flowers, and I was like, what is going on? And I was like, me. The rumor is this is his boyfriend or whatever. He sent me a whole letter and said he was not gay, so I posted the letter.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere on Straight from the A. If you Google Chef Roble and Straight from the A, it'll come up and y'all will see the pictures.
Well, we are here not to sit here and try to.
Well, it's not judgment. I'm not trying to out the man.
Out anybody or discriminate or put anybody on blast. We're just here for speculation. We don't know what's going on in y'all bedroom. I just hope you girls get it all together.
Don't misgender these people.
Oh, that's right. The Me Too movement, not misgender.
Don't misgender.
Well,
Mark is a man.
Mark is a man.
Chef Roble is a man.
They are man. They consider themselves men as far as we know.
But he has a nose ring.
He has a nose ring.
I don't know no straight man with nose ring.
And he likes to have his hand on his hip and his hands in his pockets.
Yes, I posted his
But Kenya, don't you send me no letter. You can send it right to Michelle Attorney. I done ran out of money for legal fees this month. My legal fund is done. I don't have my own legal problems this month.
I posted his email. What does his email have to do with my phone number? That's just...
Who email? What is it?
I don't know. They talking about something. I posted his letter, but I got my phone number posted. Really, Michelle? What does his email
he wants you guys to
that
know.
He sent to a blog have to do with my personal phone number being posted on? Well, he didn't even go in there. You didn't go there. You didn't go there because that's a whole nother story. But yeah. Kenya met, ain't that right, Biggie? Kenya met Mark through Chef Roble. And apparently it was a whirlwind romance. They dated for like 5 months.
And then went right to Mexico and got married.
Hey, Cece. So,
Tupac did have a nose ring.
Tupac did have a nose ring.
But men in the music industry are all
Tupac wasn't Mark. They got a different vibe.
You know what they say about men in the music industry?
No, not Tupac.
Oh, God. Y'all go with these old-ass legends. Well, go ahead, have it.
Not Tupac.
Tupac with a cigarette and a nose ring right now in heaven chilling.
Scrappy has a nose ring. All right, but y'all proving me wrong then. Scrappy got a nose ring. Tupac got a nose ring. Who else? Tupac is different. Tupac is in a league of his own. Tupac and Mark. You can't put Tupac and Mark Daly in the same.
I think.
What you think?
That Mark is a nice looking guy. We are glad that Kenya has a nice looking guy.
He had a faux hawk.
He had a really nice faux hawk. The back up was very sharp and crisp at the back of his neck. It's a wonderful guy. And you know what? I'm not going to critique this woman's husband. They say the food is good. Me and Michelle, we're going to go to the restaurant and try it out.
Okay. You can do that.
So we're going to go and we're going to get back with y'all.
Okay.
And tell y'all exactly how the food was.
But that's all I got for the episode, because the episode was pretty dry. There goes my phone. But the episode was pretty dry besides that. I mean, Porsha taking accountability or not taking accountability and praising NeNe for taking accountability of the rape joke. That was interesting, because NeNe is still like, well, girl, all these girls still have a problem with you. You damn near fought Marlo. You got booted from Barcelona, even though we kind of like let you like just go home. And now you here and you still not taking accountability. So I don't know what's going to happen with Porsha.
Yeah, I was confused about how Tyrone been locked up for years. And all of a sudden he got income to buy gym equipment. But maybe,
gym equipment and do the basement.
He may have a good job at the jail or the prison.
They get paid like 2 cents an hour.
Look, he may have a good hookup. Maybe he got a promotion. He's been in there long enough. He's put enough time in here. Seniority.
And he got double time. Now he got 4 cents an hour.
I'm just saying,
Maybe he got bags up under the basement, allegedly.
I don't know, but I wish Shereé take at least a stack.
I mean, he is in jail for embezzling money. So
maybe did they ever pay it back? Did he ever have to pay it back?
I don't.
Is the man coming straight from the prison cell to her house?
That's what it sounded like. Shereé said all his kids grown, so I guess
she got some teenagers.
She all he got.
Well, I mean,
then she gonna be paying his child support too. Shereé stupid. Anyway, okay. So what did y'all think about the Kenya's domestic violence PSA? Like, you know, she had Cynthia Bailey's mama. She had Shamia. She had
I wish NeNe would have ironed her shirt.
NeNe. And if you notice, Shereé wasn't in there, remember, because Shereé pretended her back was hurting and she couldn't do it because, you know, Bob would have had a fit if she probably would have sued her if she talked about him hitting her or whatever, because, you know, they say that's a lie. So anyway.
I thought it was big, meaningful. I really liked it. He just want to be all over the place.
Finish your sentence.
I think it was wonderful for all the women who are a domestic violence survivor. Mm-hmm. It kind of really made me think about some of the physical altercations that I've had with people, and I hope I've not been a person that's of domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? I never hit a woman. Mm-hmm. I don't pop plenty of people. It makes me want to really rethink my popping situation. But I mean, I thought it was meaningful. And I hope it helped a lot of people and brought a lot of light.
Okay.
How did it make you feel as a woman? As a dog, I guess big, it feel great.
I guess I would want to see it in its entirety. Like, just seeing a little clip of Shamia being jacked up and being emotional. It just wasn't enough to evoke emotion from me. I guess I need to see it out. But it was kind of touching, you know, Cynthia's mom talking about it. But we saw that when they were actually filming it. I guess we saw a little bit more of it when they filmed it. Mm-hmm. So hopefully they may release it. Kenya should release it tonight or something. Like the full version. And then we'll have like a better
Instagram and get the full version.
It'll probably be on YouTube. Like she did that Life Twirls on thing. What? So y'all want to take calls? Y'all want to but the calls are only going to be about the housewives. I just want to put this out there. Like, if y'all talk about anything else, we on to the next. It's only about the housewives. We're keeping it real housewives specific. So let me go get the speaker. And ouch.
Don't tear your stuff up. I never do this.
So the phone number is, you talking for 30 minutes. We're going to cut you off, no nonsense. We are going to cut you off. And Josh is going to be better with the timer. That was getting on your nerves. So the phone number is 646-570-1040. And the PIN number is 609-9136. 609-9136. And I'm going to type it right here. 646-570.
So I'm the timer.
1040. And the PIN number is 609-9136. Bam.
So far, while we're waiting on people to call in, what has been your favorite part of this season?
Please enter your PIN number.
I like Barcelona. I like the way the ladies got along in Barcelona, and I liked, you know, just the whole vibe of Barcelona.
Thank you.
Even though Kenya wasn't there, Kim wasn't there, it just seemed like everybody, you know, got along pretty well, and it was just a good vibe. We already have a call. Y'all ready? Caller 5082.
You're on the line.
Oh, I haven't even hooked up the speaker.
Hey, y'all know who this is. It's no nonsense.
Oh, you quick with it.
You quick with it, girl.
No, I have that pen and paper ready.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Give it to us.
We ready.
Okay, I wanted to talk about Kenya's domestic violence thing. That really touched me because when I was young, I married an older man. He happened to be a millionaire, but he abused me really, really bad. And that really touched me because I survived. I'm actually lucky to be alive. And I just wanted people to know that, yes, it can happen to you. He was older than me. He may have had a lot of money, but he was kicking my butt. And within 6 months, I was in hiding. I had to get a annulment. It was crazy. But
I'm glad you made it out.
I'm so glad and so thankful right now that I've been married to my current husband for 20 years.
Oh,
we
awesome.
have 5 beautiful girls.
Yes.
I just want somebody out there to know that you can get over that.
Yes.
Like you can get past that, and you can have a good life. I'm so happy. I like to joke and laugh and clown on here. I hope don't nobody take me serious, because to me it's just laughs and jokes, but on this particular topic, man, I'm telling you, that really touched me. And if at you Upshaw is in the chat room, or she can hear me, sweetie, the other day when you called, whatever you going through, you will get through it. I want everybody to send her hugs and kisses and prayers her way. Yes. Because I understand when ain't nothing that you can do. I'm trying not to get emotional. It ain't nothing that you can do but just pray. It's so rough.
Oh, don't cry, please.
I hate to be feeling like that.
Yeah, you made it out. It's a blessing. You made it out, and you made it through, and you have a beautiful life. And I'm sure your story is going to touch more people. I'm sure Kenya's PSA is going to touch more people. That's why I said I'm interested in seeing the full version, because it should be a good thing. And I certainly appreciate everything that you have done and continue to do. And and I appreciate you reaching out to the young lady you spoke of.
And sharing your story. Thank you so much. No nonsense. You know you're my girl. You need to DM me. We just changed numbers. Thank you so much for calling.
You know, y'all, I love you guys. And like I said, I talked for 30 minutes. Dang that, I want to reclaim my time. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Y'all go ahead to the next call. I just want everybody to know that you can get through it. You can get through it, and it's going to be all right. And you're going to find somebody that's going to love you and take care of you and treat you like the queen that you deserve.
Yes.
So, you know, I didn't mean to depress you, King Kane. Sure.
No, you good.
Violence ain't happen. How about that one? I told y'all, don't play with me in these comments. I keep telling you, I am with the shit. I am from a long line of people who with the shit. So stop that.
Lord Jesus. We appreciate you, no nonsense.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, I love you guys. Squad up.
Squad up.
Kisses.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I got to figure out where I'm set speaker. That don't work. 3922. Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Now, I'm fine. You know, I love your show. So.
Thank you.
But I just want to say this. Can we just admit that the Real Housewives of Atlanta has gotten boring this season?
Yes. I mean, I say that every week. I keep wanting to give it more, another chance and another chance and another chance. And because
I want them to bring Phaedra back. I'm sorry. I want Phaedra to come back.
Okay. I mean,
all things are possible.
I mean,
but that's all I wanted. I hate the show. Like it's boring.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to use Porsha as a storyline. Like I'm tired of that whole Porsha thing going on.
Yep, I agree. I feel like it's a lot of factors that is going with that, and in addition to there being like a whole new producer, executive producer, as a whole, it's 10th season. They're trying to like just get new people in there, and so I think it hasn't gelled yet. Like because Carlos King had been there so long, It's I don't.
Yes.
But
Because without Phaedra there, I mean, Kandi, she can go. She's not really doing nothing. Like a lot of them can go.
Yeah. So who would you want to be
That's
out?
all I wanted to say. Huh?
Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
So
Next call.
9675.
Hello. Yes, I was calling about the PSA that Kenya Moore did.
Yes. What did you think about it?
I got nothing from it.
Nothing at all?
Nothing, because the reason that I say that is because how you going to put a PSA on about violence and you and Porsha got to fighting and you always trying to fight someone or calling someone out or as a grown woman say throwing shade. This is schoolgirl stuff and I get so tired of those black women on there acting like, they represent all of black women. All of black women are not like that. We are nothing like that. We don't act like that.
I don't even think they represent all the black women in Atlanta. I think they represent themselves and they're just entertaining because they're all different.
I think they represent a class of hood rats.
There you go. I get that too.
Just a class of hood rats and everything. And Kenya, she seemed to tell everybody, "Oh, I was stabbed when I was younger," and come to find out, it was a male file. It was a male file.
I mean, it
was a female file. And Marlo is on there. She stabbed the girl, and later on, the girl committed suicide. And they have her on there trying to start trash with Porsha and everything. I'm like, what is this show? What is this show about? They showing that all black people are crazy and fighting and cursing each other out and competing against each other. Is there anything positive about this show? There's nothing positive about this show. And to be honest, Phaedra, even though Phaedra did what she did, but Phaedra showed a lot of community work that she was doing.
Okay.
She showed a lot of community work, and I think Phaedra did what she did about Kandi, because there is a lot of truth in what Phaedra said about Kandi. But Kandi has to have something going on with Andy Cohen behind the other girls back with that show. Because Kandi is bored and stuff.
But Kandi is boring, but she has everything that a housewife is supposed to be. She has the husband.
But
she has
she has everything. She has everything that a housewife is supposed to have. But all in all, Kandi talk about people a lot, but she don't want you to talk about her, and that's not fair.
That's true.
That is not fair. If someone is talking about you, aren't you going to defend yourself if they talk about you? Ken is two-faced, and I just hate a grown, two-faced woman. And Porsha, I don't know. They have Porsha coming off as being dumb and this and that, and I wonder sometimes, do she ever just sit back and look at herself on television and go to the producers and ask them, why are you all editing this to make me look so bad and everything? And everyone saw Marlo stick her fork in Porsha food and stuck her tongue out her mouth. And no one said anything. But NeNe sat on the couch crying about this and that and everything. The show is really dumb. I wish that, I wish that you and the guy that you're on YouTube with, I wish that you all had a show. Because
we do, we're right here.
The conversation that you all are having, I mean, it's better than what they're having on Atlanta Housewives. You all need to get in touch with Andy Cohen.
We went over there. But thank you so much for calling. We're going to get like a few more calls in. But thank you so much for calling. But I'm about to talk about what you talked about in a few minutes. So if we finish taking calls, that made me think about some stuff. But thank you so much for calling. I'm going to dig into that. She has some good points.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
1237. You're on the line.
Hello. Yeah, I got an attitude just throwing kisses and everything last night, discussing April. What's up?
All right,
what's up, cousin April?
Josh got his own fan club, honey. I gotta bow.
What's up, cousin April? What you up to tonight? What you think about Housewives?
Well, listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't watch the show. I'm just here for the best balance survivor. Because I don't watch reality shows. That's not my thing. I got hooked on to y'all on YouTube. But as a domestic violence survivor, you know, people shouldn't, as they're saying, you shouldn't say one thing and then show people another. Because anybody that's, you know, been through domestic violence, they calm down their violence. And from what I'm hearing, for you to do a PSA about it and then turn around and be ghetto as hell on your show, you know, to me, that's kind of contradicting. I don't know, but it's not a man and a woman. But I am a survivor. My ex-husband did drive me and him into a tree. I was trying to leave him. And I feel like I'm because of my legs and the limp that I have. But that's something to go through. And you got to be a strong woman to go through it. You got to have a strong-willed mind to overcome it and come back from it. And I just feel like the reason why I don't watch reality shows is because I don't like the light that they putting on people. And then I heard a while ago, Atlanta. And I was like, I know damn well ain't nobody finna come on this TV and glorify being a chick. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if they squashed it or threw it out or the public said no. But I did hear something about they were going to have side pieces of Atlanta or side chicks of Atlanta.
I don't think that would ever
I don't know.
be picked up. I mean, I saw the pilot, but that's as far as it went. It was the pilot.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna let these real, you know, reality people, TV watchers, get on here and discuss what y'all need to discuss. I love you guys. I'm mad with Josh, but I'm gonna keep it moving.
We appreciate you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Auntie April. I'm sorry, Auntie April. 5785. We appreciate you, Auntie April. 5785. You up next? You can't hear me?
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Josh.
Hey, how you doing?
Talk to you, so cute. But anyway, listen. I have a question. Michelle, would you ever join the cast?
No.
Of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Why not?
No. Why? Because
I think that you and Angela Stanton would be great additions to the cast.
I would never.
Okay. Last thing. So I know that they punished or penalized Kenya for not introducing her husband on the show, you know, early on. And then, you know, I look back at seasons like 1 and 2 and realize like Kim never showed Big Papa. So do you feel like there's some sort of bias or favoritism toward Kim? And, you know, do you feel like Bravo's protecting her because she is a white woman on this show?
Well, we're going to address that real good.
Yes, definitely. There is a certain amount of white privilege involved in everything that Kim does. But you got to give it to Bravo as well, because Kenya married this person. So there's a difference. You know, Big Papa was just a boyfriend that Kim talked about versus Kenya marrying this dude outside of, you know, right after she signed her contract. So there's an issue there. So, I mean, you know, but Kim, the other things that Kim has done throughout the years, you know, as far as, you know, they brought it up last week, you know, bringing Croy to every taping or having Croy wait outside for every taping, bringing her kids to things she's not supposed to bring her kids to, i.e. Roachgate, you know, cursing and screaming at people and throwing glasses in people's houses like what she did in NeNe's house when she got into it with Kenya. I mean, if it had been a black person doing those same things, you know, they wouldn't have gotten as many passes as Kim got. So yeah, you know, yeah, Kim gets a lot of privileges, but I don't equate the Big Papa thing with the Mark thing at all.
Okay, that's all I wanted to chat about. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye. All right, you want to expound on the other thing first, or either that or what Auntie April said?
You know, I feel like when it comes to, just to put this out there, Kandi is quite boring, but for some reason she does have a following. I don't know who it is, but she's quite boring on the show. I think last year and this year, she maybe like been a topic of conversation to me, but Kandi's still boring to me. Cynthia's very boring to me.
You think Cynthia's?
Cynthia's so boring to me without Peter. And
well, yeah, without Peter. I think with Peter, basically,
he brung her out.
Yes.
But this producer this year been horrible.
Yes.
This producer's been horrible. I mean, some things that we've known should have been shown on this show that was not shown on this show. But people behind the scenes kept saying because last year was so dark, they didn't want to have this season be so much full of drama.
But it was just
dead.
Yeah.
It was just dead. And you need to have a producer that kind of knew the backstory of these people for him to be able to bring it out. Because if the producers played it right, he would have got the old NeNe if he used Shereé and Kim right. Because NeNe kind of slid back into the old NeNe on Instagram when she was talking about the rope slid out of girl pussy and stuff like that. The only people that can push NeNe back into the old NeNe is Kim and Shereé.
Yeah.
It's because she's been knowing them for so long and they done so much stuff.
What buttons to push.
They know what buttons to push. And likewise, you have to know your employees in order to get the best product and production out of them. Mm-hmm. And with Kandi, he should have had Mama Joyce in here all season long doing little stuff. Mama Joyce game. You have to be able to know who's around them to use them to get a better show. Because this season was absolutely boring.
Okay. Oh, we're out of call. 2 people hung up. Okay. I guess we took too long. Call-in number 646-570-1040. PIN number 609-9136. I wanted to talk about the whole Kenya situation with Mark because there's something weird about the situation. Like, everybody's like, okay, she say she's married, so we're just gonna let her, have it. We can't say she's not married because she's constantly saying she's married. But, again, we talked about it earlier in the season. There was no, marriage license found in the United States. The producers even looked, they was calling me, child. And so, I mean, I saw them in Martha's Vineyard. I saw them together outside of the cameras. And so I can say, yes, they were vacationing together, but it's just something just doesn't feel right about the whole situation. The fact that she got married right after she signed the contract, the fact that she held out for, more money or whatever the situation was, the fact that, throughout the year, the season, she refused to film with them. I don't know that he refused to film or that she just decided she didn't want him on the show. And now that he's on the show, as you can see, people are, criticizing his sexuality, talking about his nose ring. And I guess that's another reason why she didn't want him on the show. Because think about the way Kenya criticized everybody else's man. The way she did Apollo, the way she talked about Peter. I mean, Kenya has went for everyone's husband. So Greg, everybody.
Nobody goes for Greg.
Yeah, everybody's man. So I get why she didn't want him on there, but at the same time, the relationship doesn't seem genuine. It just
some off.
Yeah, it's just something off about the situation.
We ain't saying it ain't real, but we saying something.
And the fact that she's constantly, talking about, my husband, I gotta do this for my husband. I'm a wife now. This is what wives should do. My husband needs this. I gotta, buy my husband's clothes. I gotta do this for my husband. So it's just something just really weird about it. That's all. So, we have a call.
She never talked about Peter. She did.
3252 caller, you are on the line.
Or maybe she didn't. I thought she talked about Peter. Was that that was Phaedra that talked about Peter?
Phaedra called Peter a black angel. I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
Hi, you're on the line. Caller 3252. Can you hear me? Hello? Whoop, they hung up. I think that's Auntie April still on the phone.
We already answered that one.
I don't know. Okay. So, I mean, I did leave her alone. I get it. She's excited about being married for the first time, but it's just something just kind of weird about it. And the same thing, everybody's saying, she announced her pregnancy. And even with that, none of the people who were there on set actually believed her. So, I mean, we've seen her since then. She doesn't look pregnant. But at the same time, you can't necessarily tell if a woman is pregnant until you can tell. And so it's like, okay, you can't say Kenya's lying about her pregnancy. Like, you can't, scrutinize her uterus until, 5 months from now and she's not really showing, then you could be like, she's not pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what to believe with Kenya, because Kenya's always full of shenanigans. Just like when she was saying that her and the millionaire matchmaker dude, the dude she met on Millionaire Matchmaker, that they were dating, and she was posting all these pictures of him supposedly in her bed, and come to find out he was engaged to be married. So Kenya's always.
What about the time that, her and NeNe got in an argument where she told NeNe she was so nasty, so rude, and she acted like this guy was her boyfriend, and the guy wasn't actually a boyfriend, it was in LA, and this guy walked up to NeNe at the hotel, stuff like that. Like that is like, it's some other stuff that's happening behind the scenes that make people question Kenya's behavior when it comes to dating guys.
Yes, a lot. Walter.
Right.
Matt arguing about the money, everything. Caller 9259. Caller 9259. Hello.
Thank you.
Hey.
I'm not a fan of Kenya. But you know how reality TV does affect a marriage? Maybe she's actually trying to protect her marriage because she knows that her marriage is not really true and it's not going to last.
Maybe.
I mean, that's the way of looking at it. That's definitely the way of looking at it. Maybe for once she chose
her real life over her reality TV
and
life.
her job.
But why sign a contract?
Because she felt like she could get blamed.
But the thing is, she signed a contract to get paid to expose a certain amount of her life. You know what I'm saying? And so why sign the contract if you know you're about to get married next week? You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like when she signed the contract, clearly she was either in a relationship knowing she's about to get married. I mean, they just didn't decide the day before they got married. I'm sorry?
It's probably, I think that didn't she just like meet him like all of a sudden within 3 months they're married?
Pretty much. That's what happened.
So she's just trying to save it and move on. I think she's really focused on living her life as the married woman.
But that's my point. If that was the case, why sign the contract? You signed the contract within them 3 months. A week or two before she got married, she signed her contract.
She still wants to get paid.
I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it.
Okay.
But I guess to the producers,
So I don't.
And I guess, when we were around them and they were filming, it was something off because I'm going to tell y'all, she showed up to some events. You could tell she didn't know what was going on. She showed up too early. She didn't have a mic on. It just wasn't how nobody was talking to her. Production wasn't following her around. They had to pull extras in to talk to her and try to act like, okay, well, since you're here, let me pull some people to work for her. Them people that they was asking to talk to her weren't even mic'd.
And, normally Kenya's like the star because she brings the drama. So this year it's like it was almost like they could care less that she was even on the set.
Yeah.
So, it was just interesting to see the dynamics of things that was going on. But, again, she may really be married. You can't, like everybody say, you can't tell the girl she ain't if she say she is. So.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
you for your call.
Bye-bye.
Caller 3252. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Yes, I just wanted to say we should all just not trust Kenya's judgment because she's thirsty. Okay, she's thirsty for a husband. She's thirsty for a man. Period. And it's like, what's the point of sitting here believing that she's really choosing somebody that's right for her? I don't believe she chose somebody that was right for her. Everybody sitting here worried about if she really married or not. I think we need to look at the facts that she's just not a good chooser anyway. She's so thirsty and naive. It's like,
right.
Even if you are really married and to the man, he ain't gonna probably really be really in love with you. So for me, it's like, what's the point?
Everybody deserves happiness. I don't know. But like I said, Kenya's cried wolf so many times that it's just hard to believe her. I want to believe her, but it's just hard to because, all of the other lies. It's just hard.
It is hard to believe her. And she got a lot of antics with her. So it's like, who knows? But I hope she is happy. And you know, if she is pregnant and all that too. Good luck to her.
Right. Thank you so much for calling.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. You're supposed to be keeping time.
Everybody's time been less than
How you know?
2 minutes because I've been counting.
Okay, fine. 0288, you're on the line.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Hey, good evening. Thank you, Michelle, for taking my call.
Anytime. How are you?
I actually wanted to say in defense of Kenya. By the way, Kenya is my most favorite. But Kenya, she knows what she wants. She goes for what she wants. And the clock is ticking with Kenya. She saw this man that she wanted. He liked her. She liked him. She married him. And she wanted a baby to start a family right away.
Okay.
I love Kenya. And Kenya has always been the villain as far as the other girls are concerned. And I do believe they're jealous of her.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
I mean, I think she's been the villain, but I don't know about the jealousy part. But yeah, she has definitely been the villain.
Well, no matter what Kenya does, she's scrutinized for.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Kenya decided to keep her husband away, and I agree with her wholeheartedly.
Okay.
He came in the picture tonight, and the women did seem to receive him. It just seems that no one wants Kenya to have, and it's wrong.
Yeah,
I can get that.
Kenya gets a certain level of hate. She does get a certain level of hate.
And you know, I can agree with you, Carla, when it comes to that, because I know even when Kim and Kenya got into the altercation at NeNe's house, it seemed like at first NeNe was on Kim's side.
Yeah, laughing and everything.
Like, laughing. And then when Kim was like, she was trying to get Kim to come back in and calm down. And then sometimes when people, I guess they're so used to Kenya attacking people first, and maybe she doesn't, but when she, just like NeNe, when she yells, people just think she's wrong. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes maybe Kenya could be misjudged a little bit, but sometimes rightfully so.
Misjudged.
Yeah,
yes, she is. She's very much misjudged. And I have to say, Porsha is too sometimes. I just love Kenya though, and I give her a chance and wish her the best, and not look for negativity.
I can receive that.
Yes, positive love and light.
Yes. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you for calling.
I like her perspective. She's so positive.
She is positive.
I like her energy.
Positive energy, love and light. 6032. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Josh.
Hey.
Okay, so I just wanted to make a little comment about Kenya.
Okay.
I just feel like I know that Kenya has done a lot of BS in the past or whatever else, but I do feel like when you've been a single person for a very long time and all your friends are married or whatever else, I think it's natural to be protective of your relationship or be a little bit more reserved because you know it's going to be up for criticism. You know people are going to be judging you. You know people are going to be all in your business. And that's just how it is.
But do you think she feels that way because that's the way she was towards her castmates? Wasn't she judgmental of other people's marriages and critical?
Yeah, I mean, she has been in the past, yes, but you all know that sometimes people do a lot of different stuff, and then when they get into a certain situation or the same exact situation, it kind of changes and their mindset kind of shifts. So I just think that we got to give people room to, you know, grow and change.
Okay. People do change.
Okay.
We'll give you that.
We'll see.
All right, well, that's all I have.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for calling.
Even, you know, Kenya's energy has been different.
She's been very light, and, you know,
but maybe regular cock and a ring will do it for you.
You said that man would give her.
I mean, maybe in her mind. I think a lot of the stuff Kenya come up in her head that's not true. You know, Kenya can come up with a storyline in her mind and fool herself that it's true. I feel like I don't think Kenya's
like she did the Millionaire Matchmaker Man.
Millionaire Matchmaker Man, the African.
Because they was on the way to the altar, honey, and the man got married.
Kenya has done a lot of kind of questionable behavior, but I want her to be happy. I mean, I want it to be real for her. Okay. Next caller.
4587, you're on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I just want to give my opinion of Kenya. I think from the Atlanta Housewives, I think it comes a time when you have to look at yourself on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Kenya, looking at herself, even though all the fake boyfriends or whatever that she done had, I think that she knew she had to do better. And I think by her supposedly being married now, which I hope she is, I think that she's a little too possessive. And I see a change in Kenya because any person who get a Greek thrown at them, what Kim did at NeNe's house, for a person not to get up and whoop Kim's butt, I think Kenya thought she was pregnant then. That's why she didn't get up. And I think she don't want to lose her baby if she had IVF.
Well, that was in, I was there. That was in June. It is now March. She would have had that baby.
Yeah, but
so that was so long ago. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was
summertime.
That was last June.
Yeah, this is summertime.
So maybe she is faking it. So I'm sorry. I must be way, way behind there because, you know, but I still think though it comes a time when you're on TV and when you look at yourself, you want to change for the, you know, you want to grow some.
Yeah.
You know, so look at NeNe. You know, NeNe was, you know, she didn't change somewhat, you know, and change is good. You know. Pardon me?
I will.
Oh, where you see them? Oh, okay. Was she pregnant? Oh, okay. Kenya was spotted today having cocktails. That's all we know is Kenya was spotted today having cocktails. So I don't know if she's pregnant or not. I don't know.
Okay, well, that was just my opinion. I love y'all. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for
calling.
calling. We appreciate you.
I like these Kenya people calling me, and I like y'all different perspectives.
No more calls. We done.
Okay.
We done with calls.
Well, I want to know what you really think about this season.
I think this season was real lackluster. And I've said that on many occasions. I expected a lot from this season simply because it was a benchmark season. It was season 10. You know, they could have brought back, you know, things that happened in season 1. We could have had so many different flashbacks.
They missed out on great opportunities.
They missed out. And so now it's like this season is like any other season. It may as well be season number 9 all over again because it wasn't anything spectacular about it being season 10. But it was cool. It was a great, you know, I'm not saying it was a great season because it's not over yet. I feel like the reunion may be better than the whole season.
It better be.
It better be. If it isn't, they done lost us for next year.
But I think I'm gonna tell you, I think that cast actually joining together and finally trying to seal Kim's casket because she has done so much stuff to everybody.
Everybody.
Behind the scenes, her seniority, her like everything she tries to use to act like she's better than everybody else. I think her attitude, how she treats people and everything, and I think that hopefully they just went on and got her together and opened everybody else's eyes and that maybe people will listen.
Well, we'll see next week.
We will see. But this season, these producers messed this season up. They really have fucked this season up.
I wonder if they're going to get new producers next year.
They need to fire everybody.
Everybody?
All those producers. They had the right recipe.
They did have the right
They just
recipe.
messed up the cake.
They just messed it up. You're right.
It was horrible.
It was.
It was horrible.
Okay, squad. Thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for the calls. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for keeping it positive, love and light, all of that jazz. The written recap will be up on the site as well as the full episode probably sometime after midnight. So if you go to straightfromtheA.com, you can watch the full episode and get the full recap. Yeah, and you know, I'm gonna try to do these, you know, every Sunday. It's fun to hear from y'all and hear what y'all have to say instead of y'all always hearing what we have to say. So we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in to the Michelle and Josh show. And Zills, we appreciate you. Spit on myself. Taking care of the trolls and the comments and all that jazz. If he's still there, knowing Zill's probably asleep by now. And we appreciate y'all. And Married to Medicine, you know what? I gotta binge watch Married to Medicine, and I might do it right now when we finish. So yeah, I just wasn't into Married to Medicine. I did, blog a couple of times about it. The last thing I blogged about, and I'm not gonna derail this stream, but the last thing I blogged about was the lady that Dr. G was at the hotel with, and that's on straightfromtheA.com right now. So I will talk to y'all later, and I appreciate everyone. You want to say do your little dance, whatever? What is that? You're supposed to do the A, not it's the A.
Well,
the A.
I got a little
Straight
arthritis.
from the A.
Now show us how to do it. Everybody show us all how to do it.
My nail's not done. Straight from the A. Why are you laughing? My nail's not done. Straight from the A.
Proud. Don't no color make you.
Straight from the A. Appreciate y'all. Good night.
Good night.